Hi everybody, welcome. In this episode, I'll go over final assembly of the table. First off, as you see here, I already put the L brackets on the underneath of the table. This is what will, for the top. So this is what will attach the tabletop to the table base. Also, I've already sanded both to 320 grit. Give it a nice smooth finish, and I broke the edges. Now, the one thing here is you can leave it square, or you could add a decorative touch to it. The simplest decorative touch you can do is a chamfer, and it's super simple. You just take your block plane. I'm doing mine on the underneath. I had some tear out here from when I was trying to smooth plane it. But you can do it on the underneath, or you can do it on top. And so you'll just come across here and get a little bit of a bigger bite. Now, how much you want, that's up to you. You can have a little chamfer, or you can have a big chamfer. Now, you don't want to go all the way across, because then this will split out. Now, I'm not setting this isn't set to any single angle. Alright, this is enough. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a 45, 32, 27. But it doesn't matter, because I'm not going for a consistent chamfer. I'm just going for a chamfer. And I'm going to take a little bit. And then you'll just come in off this side. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah. And then when you think you have, then when you're happy with what you got, you move on. I always start with the ends. Now, I'll do the edges. And with going down the grain, you can just go all the way. You don't have to worry about tearing out. Unless you have some really swirly grain. And then just flip it. Hit my jack plane there. there we go. All right. Okay. That'll work. Okay. Next, I'm laying this flat, and I'll take the base, flip it upside down, and I'll just set it on here. Okay. Now, you want just to get, don't need a lot of clamps, but just take two. I'm going to take the parallel clamps here. And I'll just get right in the middle. Tighten up. You don't have to go real tight. You don't want to smash the grain or anything. Make sure there. Now, I'll just keep it snug. Alright, next, take your scratch awl, line it up in the center of this hole, and puncture it in. Next, take your screw. Now, the screws that came with it would have been just too long. They would have popped through the other side. So I went and bought a pack of 1/2-inch screws. Now, just on your center hole, and just screw in. There you go. And you will just go around to each and do that. Now there are other ways to attach a tabletop to the frame. Obviously, because they were making tables long before they had L brackets. However, I don't really feel the need to use those techniques. I figure this is the 21st century, not the 15th or 18th century. So I'm using modern methods here. Well, I'm doing this all by hand using hand tools, so obviously it's not completely modern, but there is a reason. Hand tools can be a lot cheaper than power tools. Obviously, there are exceptions. I mean, there are hand planes out there that are $6,000 a piece. And actually, that was about 10 years ago, if not more. So, Lord knows what some of those boutique planes and stuff is going for. But by and large, a hand saw, a rip saw, will never cost as much as a table saw. Class for class. I mean, you can get industrial grade, high-end table saws for, you know, thousands of dollars. And you can get really, like, cheap ones, like, you know, Harbor Freight ones for only, you know, for less than $100. Oh, that's because I did it here and then put the hole in that one. Trying to work while I talk. So, but class for class, hand tools are cheaper for the most part than power tools. Also, they're quieter. And they're less dangerous. They're not dangerous. They are dangerous. As I told my son, if it'll cut wood, it'll cut flesh, and if it will drive metal, it will break bone. So, yeah, any cutting or pounding tool is dangerous by its very nature, but hand tools are a lot less dangerous. I think I didn't get my hole right. Alright. So, yeah, hand tools, cheaper, safer, and quieter. So, I'm going to flip this around so I can finish up on this side. So, yeah. Well, you could argue that using hand tools is not using modern technology. Like I said, there is multiple and very valid reasons for that. And the hand tools I'm using are still modern-ish. Late 19th, early 20th century designs. So, I mean, these aren't 18th century tools here. So, yeah. Final one. Now I didn't glue this, and I'm not going to nail it because I want the top to be able to expand and contract fairly freely. Okay, well, there we go. Take these off. Now, here we go. Here is our side table all done. Now, let's look at what it took to make this. A screwdriver, scratch awl, pencil, one block plane, one jack plane, two chisels, a mallet, tape measure, a counter punch, a hammer, a drill, and drill bit, and a combination square, a jointer fence, and various clamps. That's not a lot. With just this few tools, we were able to create this. And it's a very nice piece. Also, the wood in here cost around $30. And was just basically 2 boards. Plus, I have wood left over. And it's somewhere around here. Oh, it's over there. But we'll get to that. So, very minimal investment in tools. Very minimal investment in material. Oh, and 2 corner brackets. 2 packs of corner brackets. And so, very minimal materials. Very minimal tools. And you still get a very nice piece. How long this will take? I mean, obviously that depends on how many hours a day you put in, how fast you work, and what type of finish. I'm going to paint this, so it's going to get 2 coats of primer and 3 coats of paint. So that right there is about 5 days. So it should take you between 1 to 2 weeks to finish it, which once again is not a big investment of time. And this is what I call realistic woodworking. This is the woodworking that most people are going to do. And I will say, the experience for me has been interesting. Part of me enjoyed working with a minimal tool set. It really took me back to when I first started. But at the same time, I felt myself working harder for some of the same goals that I could have easily done with a different tool. The jack plane, it works alright as a jointer, but a jointer plane works better. The block plane works as a smooth plane, but a smooth plane would have done better. This works, but I miss my Warrington hammer, also known as a cabinet maker's hammer. And the chamfer is very nice, it's very simple, it's very elegant, but I miss my combination plane and being able to actually do like a compound molding on it. But we got it done. It looks nice. This is something that anybody can do. And at the end, we'll revisit this project. So for this build, I'm saying bye. It's over. I have some books here that I want to go through. I'll try and find another project. And we'll just kind of keep doing this, trying to make each project just a little bit more involved. So you pick up techniques, and I'll add stuff along the way, add tools along the way. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you have fun building this, because I want you to build this. That's why I went through these steps. And I will see you later.